I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a dream that I could finally see.
Hello everyone, Abby here, Purple Cottage Crafts, and welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. This one is a long overdue flip through. This is a passport it was a 3-day workshop that I attended with Orly Avineri. She is an amazing artist. I of course will link all of her social media information below. And one of my Christmas gifts last year for my husband was to attend this 3-day workshop. And lucky for me, Orly now lives in Salem, Oregon, which is about 20 minutes north of me. So I was so excited that I was able to attend this. It was amazing. So when I talk about passports, this is what I'm talking about. Just in case somebody doesn't know. I'm sure most of us know what passports are, but you can find these on eBay. That's where I got all of mine. These two, of course, will never be altered because they're lovely. But when you come across the passports, like these two are from the US, they cancel them out, so it's fine for you to use these. You can use your expired passports, somebody from your family if you want to, things like that. And sometimes you can get lucky and find a passport with a photo on the inside cover too. So Orly has now offered her passport to journal workshop online, and I will put a direct link to that so you can sign up for that or check it out if you want to. I would be interested to see how the online workshop translates from the in-person workshop. I know it's going to be just as fabulous for you guys. You're going to probably experience the same type of lovely time and process of art and learning new techniques from Orly that I did when I attended that workshop. So here it is. She's a chunky monkey because Abby likes stuff big like this, and I love texture, things like that. So I will put some pictures at the end of the video, kind of not everything, but just a few pictures of how the fabric got dyed like this and some of the papers, things like that. I don't want to go into too much detail because it is a paid workshop, but there are some things I feel comfortable sharing with you that I feel would be appropriate. So, and then all of ours are different, of course. We all start off with bringing our own passport to the class. You bring an assemblage of things on the supply list, and then we go from this to this. And some of the ladies, theirs were half this size, some were about my size, and it just depends on what you want to do. You put your own translation of your art and kind of your, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like your, I guess, feeling and love into this. And so this is, even though this was an Orly workshop, a lot of the details in here are very Abby. So I made a little closure just from those little pins from Timmy. And here's some sari silk that I had in the dye bath. And I thought, that's my closure anyway. So here's the front again, here's the back. All right, we're going to get into this baby. So here we go. I'll probably just hold her up because she's, you know, it's kind of hard to see. So I made her a chunky chunk, like I said. There are some loose bits in here because these are little bits from the class and I didn't want to lose them, so I just stuck them in here for now. I don't really want to go into detail as to the theming of mine, like why I chose this and who this is supposed to represent, because it's extremely personal, and I just don't talk about that kind of stuff on my channel. I share about my life and things, but not like super personal things and stuff. So anyway, so there is a theme to this that means something to me, and I know what it means. And so I just did a bunch of thread work and collage stuff and used some vintage ephemera. This is a little pocket right here, and then I just made a little tag that goes right there. And I will never write in this. This is a visual piece of art for me. So, and you can make them to where you can journal them if you want to. That was not my intention with mine though. And so, you know, these are just some markings from some rusty bits. And then I made this little flip out page using some tea bags, and then this is some vintage book spine, the webbing. I have a video where I'm showing you how I use those types of things as washi, which is like more my style. And here is a lacy bit up there. And I just did some hand stitching because I'm all about it. You guys know, if you've been following me for the last 3 years at least, I mean, I've been on YouTube for like 9 years, but as far as like the last 3 years, that's when I came across slow stitching, and I've just been obsessed ever since. So thread and fabric is definitely a staple in my projects and all kinds of textiles. Just some more stitching there. There's another tea bag in the middle, and just lots of fun. And so most everything in here is actual vintage ephemera, except for like, you know, the shipping tag, little things like that. Orly also provided some things for us in her workshop, which was held at her home. So, and there's a seal right there. Love that embossing bit. I think I got that from my friend Renelle, because I think she has I know she has those, whatever they're called, the seal presses. I don't know what they're called, but that's really cool. So I love that. I have art from and things from my friends that went to this workshop as well. And so this is really cool here. This is Hebrew. Orly, she is from Israel. And so she graciously shared some bits of things from her collection with all of us in the workshop, and it just meant a lot to us that we could have, you know, authentic things from, you know, Israel and things like that, and written in Hebrew. So and there's just some really fun colors there, different papers, just some more old book pages that I brought. And then here's some more of the, this is like, it's not flour sack, I got this by the yardage at Joann's. I can't remember what it's called. I'll try to find it online and I'll put it across the screen. But this is the texture. You can kind of see how it has like the natural lines in it right there. I just can't remember what it's called, but that's what I use for my cover and throughout the passport here, as you will see. And then I just used some different fabrics to make a pocket on both sides, just some little bits of paper, little strips right there, and then just the back side of my little slow stitch collage bit. And then just did some simple cross stitching there, or cross stitches I should say, and then just some more stitching. This is fabric. I mean, I'm just obsessed with this type of medium. I just love it. I made a fabric flip right there on that page. I'm trying to look in the viewfinder and make sure I'm not holding it too close. Sorry if I am. And then here's just an old check that I brought that I just kind of stuck there, and I love that you can see the cross stitching, or cross stitches I should say, on the back side. Here's some more of that gorgeous Hebrew paper that she shared with us. I did not use a full sheet. I was very sparing with it because I want to hoard it because it's just so unique and so cool. So here is just a partial page and just some more of that old book spine webbing, whatever it's called. And then here is a pocket as well that I can tuck something in if I want to do that. So there's that, and just some old vintage lace and whatnot. And just some more of this. I just love this type of collage work. It's just, I just love it. This is like, and like I said, the theory and the process behind this was, you know, it's Orly's original idea, how she runs the workshop, and, you know, the process and everything. But as far as like the style, because we choose our own papers to bring with us and our own paints and sprays and whatever. And so this is just very much my style. There's not a lick of purple in here, and it doesn't matter because I still love it. And I know it's a shocker, no purple, but I don't believe there is anyway. So here's another little pocket I made out of some fabric, and then just a couple bits of paper. On here is what's written on here before I show you guys. Oh, just some information I had written down about something that belongs in this journal. So there's that, or this passport, I should say. Sorry guys, I want to get this back in there so I don't lose the spot. I apologize that I'm taking time to do this. Ooh, there, get in there. And so this is some leftover bits from the dye bath, and I just adhered mine to this page because, again, texture, and I love the string. And there is a grommet right there. And you can see part of a tea bag right there. Really cool. Some of the pages I did not cover of the original passport because I like the stamping. So I did leave some pages like that, just normal. This here is, let me look and see what this one says. This is a quote that she gave to us in the workshop. I don't know if it's proprietary to the workshop, so I'm not trying to be, you know, not a nice person by not showing you. I just want to make sure that I'm not showing things that are included in the workshop as far as things she handed out to us that were written. Because again, you know, I want to make sure that I'm honoring her artwork and her, you know, in the workshop. So hope that makes sense. And I just love this page here. I just love this whole collagey, crinkly, textury stuff. It's just amazing. And here's a vellum envelope there. Here's some piano roll paper, and then here's some different fabric I brought that was in the dye bath. And here's like a map right there. And this type of project may not be for everybody, and I get that because, you know, we all like different things, different styles. I mean, I love doing shabby chic stuff too, as you guys know. So, you know, if this isn't really like your jam or your style, whatever, that's completely fine. And there's some sari silk there in the middle. And, you know, because this is probably a little bit different than you normally see on my channel, because I haven't really done art stuff like this before, at least where I've shared it. And then just some more of that Hebrew paper. And I love the holes from the passport, so I wanted to keep that kind of stuff exposed. And then I loved how the words from the ink from the passport kind of bled when I did some work on there. I thought that I loved it. And then here I used some piano roll paper as faux washi. My style, not implying I came up with this, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying this is more my style of washi than like traditional rolls of washi. That's what I mean when I say that. But I will link that video below so you can watch it if you would like. And then here's some vintage postage stamps that I did, and that's also in that same video. And then just a little collage of some, you know, of more of that. And this is a part of a vintage ledger from, I can't remember, 1819 that she shared with us. I don't remember the country she got it from, but I just used a small piece of it because I really wanted to hoard a majority of those precious papers that she shared with us. And this more piano roll, and this more mark making there. And then we're getting close to the end, you guys. Sorry if it's a little bit too long. And then just some more. I didn't want to cover the writing on here completely, so I just put a tea bag over the top. So it had some texture still, but you could still also see the original part of the passport. This page here is probably one of the busiest ones I did in this journal, but I love it. I really do like it. I use a lot of stamps, as you can tell. They're all vintage. And then I just tore out some pages from a dictionary bits that I brought with me. Travel, and then the definition of journey. And then I just wrote it's all about the journey there. And I just love the stitching and the threads. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So much. And let's see. Oh yeah, I put these bits together so I had a pocket right here. It's been a while since I flipped through this, so I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that with this. So let me pull this out. I've had it in my tote of different things that I've made and gifts that I've gotten from my friends, because I'm still in the process of unpacking my craft room, and I want to make sure things stay safe until I'm ready to display them. So here's that, just a little, you know, basic hand stitching there. And this is a note that she wrote inside here for me, so I'll leave that private. And just some different book pages I put in here, just like for journaling spots that I will never use. I'll put that back in a moment. And again, just some more stitching. And here's another pocket with, I put some vellum in there. And there's, you know, just a bit of a vintage, I think it was like a table runner or something that I got that from. And then just some more mark making. And then here's like a little flip down bit for writing, just stapled because I love using my tiny attacher. I love the look of the metal in there. And then just did some stitching along the side of this page, which you can see more on this page. And I left the long threads because I like it. And so here, oops, sorry, let me get this string out of the way. I'm trying to hold this still, you guys. I apologize if I'm moving too much. I really do. I'm just trying to focus and look at the viewfinder as well, make sure I'm staying in frame. So I took some wire that was rusted, and I just kind of made that little, I don't know, bow or whatever you want to call it there, and I adhered it to that to this page just using some floss, like embroidery floss. And then I have a little long strip right here that I really liked, so I left it because I think that's just a really cool textural look. Here's another fabric flip. And I have other pages I can write underneath here. There's multiple pages underneath this one. And here is another bit of that vintage linen. I'll just say linen, because I can't remember if it was like a table runner or what it was. And then just some more, this is some hand-dyed embroidery thread that I got from a kit thing that I ordered So it was really fun to kind of incorporate the fancy embroidery materials in this. And then just some more there. And then these are just some fabric tags that I made, and I used the garment pins and I just clipped them on there. So, you know, 'cause you can write on fabric, stamp on it, put a picture on it, whatever you want to do. And so I like the idea of having a removable object from my passport. So there is that. And then on this side, just again, just parts of different letters and business, you know, office type stationery things. Then there's just some papers in here. There's a pocket. And this here opens up. I'll show it to you real quick. And I'll have to show it to you laying on the table. Oof, there we go. Let me see if I can get this up real quick here without tearing everything. Just a sec, guys. I need to bring it closer to my eyes so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Got it open. And so that is the inside of an envelope, as you can tell. So it's just kind of a fun, cute little pocket right there. And here is part of a glassine envelope. This isn't a pocket, it's just decorative because I like this. I love pop-up books and interactive things when I was a kid. So I buy them for my 3-year-old grandson too. And I love it because we both enjoy it. So here's like another little flippy out thing. And there's that, and just another bit of that vintage book webbing. And here, oops, sorry, focus, there we go. Just some more mark making. And then this is a little glassine envelope, and the leftover bits from the dye bath, I put them in here once I got home and I let them dry, because I wanted to kind of have this reminder here as well from the workshop. So I did that. I just love this so much. And then here we're almost to the end, you guys. And then I have a couple rusty paper clips that I brought with me. And again, just another pocket with more paper to journal on if I choose to do that. And then some more over here. And just a little bit more textile work. And I just love the border on this and the font, so that's why I stuck that in there. No other reason than that. And then again, another little pocket down here. And then some more tags, just made from some vintage paper and things like that. So this is like another little bit of that vintage ledger she shared with us. So generously shared with us. And there's the back of it. And then back of that tag, and then I did a little stitchy bit right there. And I'll show you the back again. And there you have it. This is my passport to journal that I did, and I named her Secret Wishes. I name everything, whether I'm selling it or I'm keeping it. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not unique to that. I'm just saying that that's something I do too. So Secret Wishes is her name. So I will, like I mentioned, list or put all of Orly's social media information in the description box below. And you can go follow her on Instagram, and you can see the amazing work that she does. She does a lot of, little flip through things like this on her Instagram feed. I don't think she talks in most of them. She has a lovely accent, by the way, and she's a beautiful lady. And, you can check out some of her work and go to her website and see if her different workshops she offers are something you would be interested in doing. And if you can, I would encourage you to give one of her workshops a go. This is the only one I've done from her, was this Passport to Journal. And because of how 2020 is going, I think she's trying to focus more of doing more online type of workshops. And I think a lot of other artists are doing that as well. So I was really excited to see that she was offering the Passport to Journal as an online option for people who, because obviously classes and workshops are canceled because of 2020. What's going on this year with all of us. So anyway, all right, so I just kind of want to share that with you guys. It's almost a year old, but it's been packed away. So I just wanted to share that with you because I kind of document it on my channel more than anything. And then just to kind of give, a shout out to Miss Orly Avineri, because she's an amazing, amazing artist. And she has done workshops like with Seth Apter for like years and years. So other artists too. I just can't think of the other artist names off the top of my head, but other than Seth. So okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this little flip through here of my chunky monkey, and I will see you next time. So have a great day, be safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!